Bada bing, bada boom. We're going to have a look at the markets and also silver and gold. Let's get straight into it. Do not place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video. Trading is risky and it can cause substantial financial loss. There is no guarantees of making money in the markets, and trading is the most hardest thing you will ever do, and it takes a long time to become a good trader. So this video is just educational only. All right, hey traders, hope you're doing well. Quick little update in the markets today. What do we see here in the markets right now? First thing on the Dow Jones, I noticed this trend line. This is the weekly chart here on the Dow Jones. Lots of trend lines here, isn't there? Let me see if I can delete some of these. Even if I feel like there's some actually through there. So you can see what's happening right now on the Dow Jones, right? We're really stuck between this support level here. Support now becoming resistance, just going sideways. But now we have this big long-term support level through here as well too. So it's really interesting to see what's actually going on through there. And now today, what happens today? It ran up, rejected that level, and came back down and closed there. Now that doesn't really mean anything in the scheme of things. What the main picture is, we're still making these lower highs, breaking down. So it'd be really interesting to see whether we do continue this downward move or we don't on the Dow Jones. What do you guys think? Do you think we're getting ready to build some steam to break to the downside, or we're going to make new highs? I'd love to hear what you think about that. And the same for the S&P 500. The S&P 500 right now is definitely still at that level there. Not really much happening today. Up and down, pretty much nothing going on there. And the same for the Nasdaq as well too. Pretty much a sideways movement through there. So yeah, so not really much going on through there when it comes to that. Now, moving on to silver and gold. Again, really not much happening on the gold side of on silver side of things. Pretty much a nothing day, and pretty much a nothing day happening on gold there. But one thing I want to talk to you about is about the silver and gold stocks. Are silver and gold stocks about to get slammed? And the reason why I say that is because I look at things like SIL, which is the ETF for the obviously the silver ETF here, and that actually had a 1.7 drop actually out of this down move through here. And you can see that we've had this big drop down through here and a big weak rally, and now it looks like we're getting ready for a drop down. That's the silver. This is the silver juniors. Look at that there, just sideways, really struggling to make some headway. Are we getting ready for a slam through the downside? Same for the gold stocks, right? The GDX. Where are we here? So GDX. Same for the GDX as well too. Are we getting ready to get slammed? Because you can see this market drop down. And if you look at this long-term chart here, especially on this long-term chart, you can really see, let me take everything off the screen, you can really see how it's been struggling for the last few months. So are we getting ready to have a lot more downside to come? And the same, and obviously on the JNUG as well too. JNUG looks really, really, really weak right now. And you know, I'm actually excited about that because this is really setting up really nicely for an awesome momentum trade that I like to take. So, by the way, guys, if you want to know about my momentum strategy, I'm teaching it for free today, live in my training. So, very first link in the description, click on that. I'm going to be teaching it live, and there will be no replays. So, if you want to see that, you want to see my momentum strategy in step-by-step format, go register, and I'll see you tonight. My time, Sydney time, and I'll see you on then. I'll be able to teach you the strategy. But on the JNUG and on the other indices, this is setting up really, 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 really nicely to say, you know what, we're getting ready for a nice movement on the downside. And so I'm really, really, really excited for a trading opportunity on the downside for that. So are we getting ready for a slam on the downside on JNUG? Now, JNUG actually has the potential, if we do start to see a break to the downside, to actually create an all-time new low. 2016, that's that line down the bottom here. That's where the market found support. That was 2016 support. Let me bring up my weekly chart here, and let me open this right up. As you can see, right back here. So you can see that basically back here, that was that low here back here in 2016, and that's actually the lowest point it's ever been. So we could be getting ready to challenge that once again. And once again, if we do see a nice, good, solid down bar out of this here, oh my goodness, I'm going to be all over that like a white on rice, like a fat kid loves cake, like you insert here, right? So I'm patiently waiting for these really nice setups here. And when the time's ready, I'm going to pounce on the market. Let me know what you guys think.